Social Intellisense is a prototype interface for in-the-flow typing access to information on the web. That is, the goal is to allow users to insert information from the web into their documents without having to stop typing. This takes advantage of the fact that much of the information on the web is available in units that are sub-document: photos, tweets, text snippets, addresses, and so on. This also takes advantage of the fact that a huge amount of information is being created, posted, and organized in tagging and other social information sources. And finally, we wanted to allow people to not just pull information from the web, but also to be able to push information that they see in a website, or maybe that comes through their email or other information stream, into a social information space. Let's take a look. So suppose I'm writing an email to my sister, whose art show I went to last weekend. So I've said, "Hey, Em, great to see you last weekend. The show was terrific. My favorite piece was the Wilson corn. Here is a picture." Now, normally you'd have to go to a website or your local store to retrieve the picture, but with Social Intellisense, we can retrieve pictures from services like Flickr just by typing. So I type Flickr dot, and immediately I can just navigate right to the desired photo that I want to insert into this email. So I wanted the Wilson corn, and there it is. You see I get a little preview of what it is I'm about to insert into this document. And with Flickr you can specify a size, so we'll specify the medium size, and there it is. I'll just round out this email here, and let's just say for fun, as part of my email signature, I want to include my latest Facebook status. So I'll retrieve that from Facebook, and there it is. Now we also support other services as well, so let me show one of those. Let's say I'll delete this just for demo purposes. Let's say, for example, you want to find information about Lance Armstrong. So we'll go to Wikipedia by way of DBpedia, and I'll type wiki dot, and you see we have a few sort of canned categories there, but you can actually type whatever you want here. Lance Armstrong, and we're currently hitting DBpedia, and we will on the fly construct a hierarchy of information about Lance, and there it is. And so here it is. Let's see, maybe we'll just select the abstract. So there's the abstract, and there it is. Now, I mentioned that you can also push information into your own or even into a shared information space, and the way you do that is you just select it. Let's see, maybe I'll select some of this content. Maybe I'll just select the last sentence here, and then you provide what's called a key. And so why don't we put this under Scott Lance Awards, I guess. There we go. That is now available to me simply by typing *Scott, and you see all the different things that I'm currently storing, bookmarks and so forth. And let's see, Lance and awards, and there it is. Now we can do this a little bit more socially. So for example, you might imagine a work group having one of these information spaces, and indeed my work group, which is called Vibe, does. So we type *Vibe, and here are things that are in the group information space, and in fact we can add to that. So let's say we want to, we'll add this paragraph about Lance Armstrong. Let's see, let's put it under Vibe, Demo, Lance, Abstract, I guess. And there it is. And now anyone in my work group can access this just by typing *Vibe. There's Demo, Lance, Abstract, and there it is. So let's see, in addition to the information sources I showed, we also support Twitter, Picasa, and MSN Money, and the service is also extensible to so that other services can be added, or you can even access input or retrieve data programmatically through an API, so that, for example, you might want to input lots and lots of data, such as from data.gov or something, into the system. Well, that's it for the demo. I will be showing Social Intellisense at the ICWSM conference in late May.